Okay, let's talk just for a few minutes about prepping and SHTF and all that good stuff. Things we talk about a lot around here. Anyway, a lot of people ask me, so what do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to be a war? Do you think it's going to be what? Do you think it's going to be the government turning on us? I mean, what's going to happen? What's the big event? What's going to make us all have to go into SHTF? And SHTF stands for Society Hits Terminal Failure. So my response to that is, I don't know. But what I do know is the side effects of SHTF. He says side effects. Yeah. I know what the side effects are of whatever event it could be. And there's a lot of events that could cause it. I mean, you could just go down the list and say, man-made events could be an economic failure. It could be stuff like civil war, nuclear disaster, biological disaster, high fuel costs, moral decline, mob rule. I mean, riots, computer virus, EMP attacks, all that good stuff. It could be any of those. Or it could be a natural disaster like an earthquake, a hurricane, killer virus, super volcano, a drought, floods, mass fires, asteroids, solar flares, pole shifts, things like that. It could be any of those things. But what I do know, I don't know what it will be. And, all through time, it's been different things. But what I can tell you right now, I do know the side effects of it. So what you do for your preps is you prepare for the side effects. So here's the side effects. Civil unrest. There will be civil unrest. Rule of law. That will break down. There'll be no rule of law. Or not much. And if it is, it'll be really heavy-handed and disproportional. There'll be no emergency services. Be no electrical services. Electricity's probably going to go out. Not much food. Water will be scarce or not very clean. Not much fuel. Money will lose its worth. So people will they'll go, that's just paper. It doesn't do me any good. I need something real that I can trade for. So illnesses will increase. So you're going to need to be prepared for that. Lawless activities, break-ins, rapes, stealing, exploiting, all that will increase. Doctors and medicines will be hard to find, if you can find them. And then large groups of people needing things. Large groups needing things. So needy groups. What does that mean? That means that, just take a look at Gaza right now, how that looks. That's a disaster. Look at what it looked like in Katrina when everybody was hungry and they had to be put in the big Superdome or whatever it was out there, and that was a disaster. I mean, just take a look around at the disasters that happened and the side effects of all of them, and you can kind of tell how you should prepare. So each one of those things, you go down that list, you think to yourself, how do I prepare for that? And the bottom line is the way you prepare for that is you think about the basics. So you think about your water, your food, your shelter, your security, and your medical. And you ask yourself, do I have the skill set to basically get through all those things? And I always say security is job one, because if you don't have security, you can have water, food, shelter, all this stuff, and then someone come take it. So if you don't have good security, if you don't know how to use weapons, you don't know how to protect yourself and your family, then it can go bad really fast. Anyway, just wanted to give you that little talk, let you think about it a little bit. And don't worry. Worry is a side effect of not being prepared. So worry less, prepare more. Okay? Go out and make your place, your space, your family, everything